Welcome to a new video on this channel, and today I will be talking about this camera that you see in front of you, which is a Voigtländer and a Voigtländer Perkeo 1, I think, to be more specific. Well, first a bit about the backstory about this camera and some of the features and so on, and then in the end I will tell you how I got it or how I came across it. Well, let's go. As I mentioned, the manufacturer of this camera is Voigtländer, which is a German camera company. So this camera was made in Germany, and this model was made from, well, I found some different sources, but it was made in the 50s, and I think it was made from 1950 to 1955. In some other sources I found it said from 1952 or 1951 but to 1955, so at least I know it was made up until 1955. And the type of camera this is a folding camera. I will show you in a minute. And film type in this camera is a 120, and it says it as well on the inside, well, on the back, on the inside. I will show that later. The lens type on this camera is either a Vaskar 75 or 80 millimeters with an f4.5 or a color Scopar 80mm f3.5. And the shutter type on this one is a Vario, a Pronto S, or Pronto SV, or Pronto SVS, or Synchro Comper. Mine is a Pronto SVS. And the shutter speed, I also found different sources saying different things. That the shutter speed is 1 to 1 200, 1 to 1 300, or 1 to 1 500 of a second. Mine is 1 to 1 300 of a second. The apertures is f4.5 to f16. The pictures come in the size of 6 times 6 centimeters, and the folder goes sideways. And yeah, as I said, this is a folder camera, and now I will show you how it goes, how it works. You can press this button down here, and then the camera will open like that. And here it says that my lens is Vaskar 1.45, and it also says here is a Voigtländer. And some of the features on this camera I will now talk about. Up here on top you have the release button, which you push when you want to take a photo. And it will make this sound when you take the photo. And this one here is a film winder. You move this when you want to move the film forward and take a new photo after you have taken a photo. And this up here is an optical finder. If you look there, you can see what you're going to take a photo of, or what you want to take a photo of. And these two here are catches to open the back side. It works like this. And those two silver things here are keys to close the folder. So if I push down these two, the folder will close, and as I mentioned before, here is the opening button. And this little ring here, this ring on top here, is the exposure setting ring. And move like this. And then we have this little thing here, which can be very, very hard to see, this silver thing. I don't know if you see it, but it have a red arrow here, which if I pull down like that, it will elevate the camera a bit. That is a front camera support, or front camera support, and it will lift the camera a bit. Yeah, and this one as well has a down here down here I have a tripod socket. So I think this is quite a cool camera. It's yeah. Yep. This one here, this little one here, is an aperture leveler. That was quite hard to say today, but it's a leveler for the aperture leveler. Yeah, I'll leave that word alone, but obviously I can't say it, so yeah. Sorry, this is not the aperture level, that's actually the shutter setting leveler. I'm sorry for that. This one, that little one, that's the aperture leveler. I'm sorry for my mistake. And now I will move over to the back, and yeah. And here we have the inside of the camera. So this is where you put the film, and here is the take-up spool. And this one you can move out like that, and you can move out this as well. Yeah. And up here it says that the film you need for this one is a 120. So, well, that's about it for the history and the features. And yeah, and now a bit of a backstory about how I got the camera. About, I would say 2 months ago, there was a flea market in the minor part of Gothenburg. Mine is quite close to where I live. So I went to the flea market and was looking for nothing in particularly, and yeah, and I came across a table with two women who sold cameras, and I immediately, well, my eyes were immediately fixed on this camera, and I asked them how much they asked for the camera, because I liked it, and they said about 300 Swedish crowns. I haven't really done any calculation how much that is in euro or in dollars, but hey, it's a nice camera, and the owner of the camera said it's actually working. I haven't bought any film or tried it yet, but when I buy some film I will definitely try it and see if it works. It would be really cool if it works. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.